Welcome back. So we went up to Squaw Valley and we were checking out what they've got on offer up there.
They have so much to offer for you guys. They have snowboarding, skiing, ice skating. They have nice restaurants. We actually got a little taste of it, the peasant soup up there with the head chef.
It was great. It's a new concoction that he's kind of come up with.
Yes.
So we'll find out more from him about how he kind of created this pheasant soup. And also, obviously, you can check me out ice skating, which was not very successful.
It was an attempt. It was a good attempt.
Thanks. I had got a little bit of help. And obviously, we're checking with Micheon how she did with her snowboarding lesson. Check this out.
Right where that guy's hitting, that's where I'm going. Right, stand tall, shoulder up. Turn it 180 degrees here. Okay, now lift your heels and feel your hips come forward. And then what are we gonna do in our turns now? When do we stand tall?
When you're going down. And then
in between turns?
Yes, in between. And then when you...
And what are the knees doing in between the turns?
Pressing.
No, we're tall but flexed.
Flex. Okay, then when you're stopping is when you're...
And in the turn, we're gonna compress more in the knees, finish the turn uphill, change directions then.
Well, thanks, Hoops, for the lesson. I learned a lot about turns and a lot about the mountain as well. And if you guys are ever up in Squaw, you should hit Hoops up and get a lesson or two.
Thanks, Micheon, for the good time.
Anytime.
So we're on to our next part of our trip to Squaw Valley, and I'm with Scott, who's the director of food and beverage up at the terrace at High Camp. And you've got a bit of a concoction you've come up with, haven't you, here?
Yes, I have. This is our award-winning smoked pheasant soup. Okay. We actually take pheasants. We have them flown in from Newski's farms. We smoke them up here, cold smoke. We then add firecracker roasted corn. We also have a couple secret ingredients in here, but
are you allowed to give that away or not?
I am allowed to give that away. I've got some pumpkin seed infused oil, some sweet potato curls that we make on a Chinese mandolin that we lightly fry, and it adds a little bit of crunch to the soup. No need for bread. This soup was designed in Vail, Colorado, when I was at the Vail Cascade Hotel and Club. I apprenticed under a chef who made me ski the entire mountain, not have any breakfast, not have any lunch,
really?
And ski the entire mountain all day. And then I came back and he said, "I bet you're really hungry now." And he goes, "What should we do for après? What should we do for soups?" And
right.
That day I ended up coming up with a smoked andouille gumbo,
okay.
A elk chili that we also featured at ARC last season that we're going to bring back this season as a special. But I came up with a smoked trout chowder and a lobster, a smoked trout chowder and lobster soup. Uh-huh. And over time, we started to incorporate more of the pheasant, like a gamey soup. So
I was going to say, you can really taste that in there, because we tried a little bit just when we got here.
Right.
Little sneak preview.
The hickory wood chips, it gives a lot of almost an apple flavor to it. There are a couple of the secret ingredients that I will let you know are you actually use a little bit of apple juice in here. So you're making a stock out of the pheasants, and you have a great smokiness to that broth. But you also kind of tone it down. It has its sweetened properties as well, where the apple juice comes across as well, and it kind of sweetens it out.
And what's the creamy texture you get in there as well?
Well, it is a chowder base, or a really kind of comforting stick to the ribs.
Okay.
So there is some heavy cream in there, reduced down. We use a low sugar apple juice in there so that it's not too bad for you. But the whole idea of the soup is, if you've skied at Squaw all day from 9 o'clock until 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if you were searching for something to really tide you over, or if you had you didn't want a big lunch and you just wanted to have a cup of soup, the idea last year at the ARC and now at Terrace and Alexander's as well is to give the skiers something that really sticks to the ribs, really good. Don't need any bread with it. It's really just a great soup, and it's been with me for a long time.
No, that's good. Well, I'm excited, Scott. So we're going to try this out in a second.
Yes,
and,
please.
Yeah, it was a real pleasure.
Thank you for having me today.
We're up here in Squaw Valley at the ice skating rink with Savannah.
Good morning. How you doing?
So Savannah, you made this whole day possible with all these eventful things. Tell us it now. We're at the ice skating rink. Tell us a little bit about this ice skating rink.
Yeah, this ice rink is really special because Squaw Valley hosted the 1960 Olympics, and it was then that the first miracle on ice occurred, which was when a ragtag team of college hockey players from the United States came from behind to beat the Czechs and the Soviets in the peak of the Cold War. So it's a really historical sport here at Squaw. Now in 1982, 1983, in that winter, we had so much snow that it actually collapsed Blythe Arena where the Olympics were held. So we built this ice rink on top of the mountain as a tribute to the original ice arena. It's overlooking Lake Tahoe, and it's the highest elevation open air ice rink in the world. So it's pretty cool.
Is this the only one, or are there more?
It's the only one at this elevation of this size that's open air like this. So it's pretty cool, and it's environmentally friendly as well. We extract the heat that we use from the ice rink to heat the pool and the surrounding walkways. So there's sort of this exchange refrigeration system. So it's eco-friendly and also beautiful and fun.
Well, thank you.
So we're going to check out some snow fashion.
Okay, is it any new hot?
What's hot, what's not, kind of thing.
Okay.
Gotta find you some new garb.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Hello.
Let's go and check it out then.
sounds
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'm here at Squaw Valley Outfitters with Kelly, who dressed me. What am I wearing?
Oh, you've got some great brands on you today. Everybody's pretty familiar with Burton. You have these great Burton pants that are super fun and flirty. You can get a matching jacket with those, or like we did today, pair it up with the solid color, which this is an Overmeyer jacket with these great asymmetrical lines here, and the buttons coming up. Really fun and cute.
Why is it on the side though? Is there a reason for it?
Well, it can help with where your zipper lines up and having that extra flap to keep the wind from coming in, but also it just looks kind of cool.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Fashion.
Yeah, and it ties right into your hat with the buttons on the side. You got your whole look going on here.
Is it in color, or they're in colors? Is it more the bright neon?
Definitely bright, bright, bright. It's definitely the look of maybe some of the 80s, but we have all these great new technology since those days, so buying the new clothes instead of just reviving the old ones is probably the way to go, to be warm out on the mountain and have a good experience.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. I think you look great.
So Micheon, that outfit looks absolutely cute on you. So anyway, I'm going to check out with Kelly now, Guy Fashion, and I'm absolutely loving this, Kelly.
Yeah, this is really fun. You can pair it up like we did with her on the opposite. You got a really fun jacket.
Yeah, I love
And now
it,
you got
this.
some awesome pants. You can, dress it down, do black if you wanted, but why be boring?
I know.
Yeah, you're having a lot of fun here. You got your green hat on, your red pants, and then your Burton red jacket here. So you got Burton jacket. Pants are from the North Face, which is a great, very known local California company. And then Dakine, which is actually where it started in Hawaii.
The hat? No way, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
They started
cool.
in surfwear, but hey, surfing and skiing.
I know, it seems like
snowboarding, all go
everything's
together.
starting to mix in now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
well,
it's
when you're
cool
out
to
having
see.
fun,
Yeah.
you're out having fun. So
It's like-
that's definitely good. Exactly. You got it all down, it looks like.
I know, I'm loving it.
Good. Way to go. I love
now.
it.
So that was a fun day out.
It was a long day, but it was fun.
It was. I was absolutely beat by the time we got back, and I think that was the best sleep I've had in a long while.
But we had a good dinner to top it off.
It was.
At least, to say the least.
So you're going to be checking out a local business in town, I understand?
Yes, Reno Envy with Scott Dunseith. He has a small little store up in West Street Market. You can also order his stuff online. It's very new, up and coming clothing that, it's nice to support a local business.
That's right, and obviously we'll have that coming up after the break.